The first round of the 2025 NFL Draft is officially in the books. 32 picks went off the board last night, and a lot of them were highly touted recruits coming out of high school. In fact, majority of them were highly touted recruits. Out of the 32 selections in the first round, 11 of them were 5-star recruits. 15 of them were 4-star recruits. Almost the entire first round was made of true blue chip recruits. It also featured 4 3-stars and even 2 0-stars, including the #1 overall pick. Today, we're going to be going pick by pick and taking a trip down memory lane to see where each draft pick was coming out of high school. But before we get to today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications if you're new to my channel. If you're watching this video, odds are you love college football, and odds are you aren't subscribed to my channel, so make sure to subscribe to one of the best college football communities here on YouTube. We'll start at the top with quarterback Cam Ward, who went #1 to the Titans. And he was a 0-star recruit coming out of high school. He actually began his career at the FCS level with Incarnate Word. He then transferred to Washington State, and then he transferred to Miami, where he finished off his career. #2 is Travis Hunter, who was taken by the Jaguars. Now, unlike Cam Ward, he wasn't a 0-star recruit. He was a 5-star recruit, and in fact, he was the #1 overall recruit of his class. But like with Ward, he actually began at an FCS program with Jackson State before he transferred over to Colorado. At #3, the Giants took Abdul Carter out of Penn State. Coming out of LaSalle High School, he was a 4-star recruit and was ranked as the #33 linebacker in the entire country, including the #9 overall player from the state of Pennsylvania. The Patriots took LSU offensive lineman Will Campbell with the 4th overall pick. Campbell was a 4-star recruit coming out of Neville High School in Louisiana. He was the 3rd overall player from the state of Louisiana, including the 9th overall offensive lineman and the #66 national player in the country. Going #5 to the Cleveland Browns was Mason Graham out of Michigan. He was a 4-star recruit coming out of Servite High School in Anaheim. He was ranked as the #16 overall player in California, the #25 overall defensive lineman, and the 209th player overall nationally. Ashton Jeanty was the first running back off the board at #6 to the Las Vegas Raiders. Coming out of high school, he was a 4-star recruit, but he was still ranked as the #29 overall running back in the country. Out of Lone Star High School in Texas, he was ranked as the #45 overall player from the state. At #7, the Jets took Armand Membu out of Missouri. A 4-star recruit coming out of Lee Summit North High School in Missouri, he was the #6 player in the state and was the #14 overall offensive lineman. At #8, the Panthers took Ted McMillan out of Arizona. He was a 4-star recruit coming out of Servite High School in California. He was ranked as the #3 player overall from the state of California and the #4 overall wide receiver. He was also ranked as the #37 player nationally. At #9 overall, my Saints took Kelvin Banks Jr. out of Texas. He was a 5-star recruit coming out of Summer Creek High School in Texas, where he was ranked as the #7 overall recruit from the state. He was also ranked as the #3 offensive lineman and the #30 player nationally. At #10, the Bears took tight end Colston Loveland out of Michigan. Loveland was a 4-star recruit out of Gooding High School in Indiana, where he was ranked as the #1 overall player from the state of Indiana. He was also ranked as the #10 tight end nationally. At #11, the 49ers took Mykel Williams out of Georgia. He was a 5-star recruit coming out of Hardaway High School in Georgia. Overall, he was ranked as the #3 player in the state and the #2 defensive lineman. He was also ranked as the #7 player nationally. At #12, the Cowboys took Alabama offensive lineman Tyler Booker. He was a 4-star recruit out of the IMG Academy. Overall, he was ranked as the 7th overall player from the state of Connecticut and the 8th overall offensive lineman. He was also ranked 60th nationally. At #13, the Dolphins took Kenneth Grant out of Michigan. Grant was a 4-star recruit coming out of Maryville High School in Indiana. He was ranked as the 8th overall player from the state of Indiana and ranked as the 47th overall defensive lineman. At pick 14, the Colts took tight end Tyler Warren out of Penn State. Coming out of high school, Warren was a 3-star recruit from Atlee High School in Virginia. He was ranked as the 13th overall player from the state and ranked as the #21 tight end of his class. The Falcons took an in-state guy as they took Jalen Walker from Georgia. Walker was a 5-star recruit coming out of Salisbury High School in North Carolina. Overall, he was ranked as the #2 player in the state of North Carolina and the #3 linebacker of his class. He was also ranked #26 nationally. The Cardinals took Walter Nolan out of Ole Miss, who was regarded as one of the top overall recruits of his class. He was a 5-star recruit coming out of Powell High School in Tennessee. He was ranked as the #1 overall player from the state, the #1 overall defensive lineman and the number 2 overall recruit of the 2022 class. He originally began his career at Texas A&M before he transferred to Ole Miss. The Bengals followed with another Texas A&M recruit in Shamar Stewart. Stewart was a 5-star recruit coming out of Florida, where he was ranked as the number 1 overall recruit from the state. He was ranked as the number 3 defensive lineman and the number 9 player overall. After 3 straight 5-star recruits, the Seahawks took 0-star offensive lineman recruit Gray Zabel, who spent his entire career at North Dakota State. The Buccaneers took Ohio State wide receiver Emeka Ibuka. Ibuka was a 5-star recruit coming out of Stele Coombe High School in Washington. Overall, he was ranked as the number 2 player in the state and the number 1 overall wide receiver of his class. Nationally, he was ranked number 9. The Broncos took Texas cornerback Jahdae Barron. He was a 4-star recruit coming out of high school in Texas. He was ranked as the number 10 cornerback and the number 20 overall player from the state of Texas. He was also ranked as the 128th player nationally. Up next, the Steelers took Derek Harmon out of Oregon. Harmon was a 3-star recruit who originally began his career at Michigan State. He stayed local as he was the number 24 overall recruit in Michigan. He was also ranked as the number 98 overall defensive lineman. After starting his career with the Spartans, he transferred to Oregon. North Carolina running back Omarion Hampton was drafted by the Chargers. Coming out of Cleveland High School, he was ranked as a 4-star recruit and the number 5 overall recruit from the state of North Carolina. He was ranked as the number 11 running back and the 153rd overall recruit nationally. For the first time in decades, the Packers took a wide receiver in the first round in Texas wide receiver Matthew Golden. He was a 4-star recruit coming out of Houston, Texas, where he committed to Houston originally. He was ranked as the number 25 overall recruit from the state of Texas and the number 25 wide receiver overall. He was also ranked as the 150th overall recruit, but after beginning his career at Houston, he transferred to Texas. Up next, the Vikings took offensive lineman Donovan Jackson out of Ohio State. He was a 5-star recruit coming out of Episcopal High School in Texas. He was ranked as the number 2 player in the state and the number 1 overall offensive lineman recruit. He was also ranked as the number 7 recruit in the entire country. The Giants traded back into the first round to select former Ole Miss quarterback Jackson Dart. Dart was a 4-star recruit coming out of Cornier Canyon High School in Utah. He was ranked as the number 2 overall recruit from the state of Utah and the number 13 overall quarterback recruit. He was also ranked 108th nationally. Dart originally began his career at USC before he transferred to Ole Miss. The Falcons traded back up into the first round to select James Pierce out of Tennessee. Pierce was a 4-star recruit coming out of Chambers High School in North Carolina. He was ranked as the number 6 overall recruit from the state of North Carolina and the number 18 overall recruit as an edge rusher. He was ranked 173rd nationally. The Ravens selected Malachi Starks out of Georgia. Starks was one of the most highly touted recruits of the 2022 class. He was a 5-star recruit coming out of Jefferson, Georgia. He was ranked as the number 2 recruit from the state of Georgia and the number 4 recruit nationally. The Lions drafted Tyleik Williams out of Ohio State. He was a 4-star recruit coming out of Unity Reed High School in Virginia. He was ranked as the number 4 overall recruit from the state of Virginia and the number 18 overall defensive lineman recruit. Nationally, he ranked 124th. The Commanders took Josh Connerly Jr. out of Oregon. He was a 5-star recruit coming out of high school out of Rainier Beach in Washington, where he was ranked not only as the number 1 recruit from the state of Washington, but the number 1 overall offensive lineman recruit. He was ranked nationally as the number 8th overall prospect. The Bills selected cornerback Maxwell Hairston out of Kentucky. He was a 3-star recruit coming out of West Bloomfield High School in Michigan, where he was ranked as the number 19 overall recruit from the state of Michigan and ranked as the 66th overall cornerback. The Eagles selected Jahad Campbell out of Alabama. Campbell was a 5-star recruit coming out of the IMG Academy. He was ranked overall as the number 3 recruit from the state of New Jersey and the number 1 overall edge rushing recruit. Nationally, he was ranked number 16 overall. Wrapping up the first round, we had the Chiefs selecting Josh Simmons out of Ohio State. Simmons was a 3-star recruit coming out of Helix High School in California. Originally, he committed to San Diego State, where he was ranked as the number 35 overall recruit from California and the 26th ranked offensive lineman recruit. But after beginning his career with the Aztecs, he transferred to Ohio State. Well, that wraps it up for today's video. What was your biggest takeaway from all these recruits? Was there a player who you were surprised was rated so high, or a player that was rated so low? Whoever it is, let me know in the comment section down below. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications if you're new to my channel. If you're watching this video, odds are you love college football, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. Also, don't forget to drop a like on this video as well. It helps out with that YouTube algorithm, and it helps share this video and my channel with more college football fans. Plus, it only takes a second to do. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.